I'm excited to introduce someone from a faith that's close to my own as a Quaker, the Unitarian Universalist for Reproductive Justice at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Arlington, Virginia. Maggie Clayton is also a clinic escort doing that important work in Washington Area Clinic Defense Task Force. She's also a certified comprehensive sexuality educator for children, youth, and young adults. She's been an activist for reproductive freedom since she was 14 years old, the year that Roe v. Wade became law. Please welcome Maggie Clayton.
Okay, they didn't tell me I had to follow her. And it's not as though I wasn't already a little nervous anyway, so please bear with me. How you doing, pro-choice Virginia? You look fabulous, and I am very, very honored to be here. I'm also 50, so I have to put my glasses on. As she said, I am here today representing a reproductive justice group from my faith, UUs for Reproductive Justice in Arlington, Virginia. Speaking as a person of faith is a little dicey for me. I'm not a theologian. I'm definitely not clergy. I'm just a person who goes to church every Sunday. So I'm not here to get into a heavy religious debate. What I'm here to do is to tell you why my faith compels me, why my moral compass compels me to be pro-choice. A couple of weeks ago, on a rainy Sunday afternoon, members of our reproductive justice group, who actually stand outside Rosemary Cotting's clinic during the 40 Days of Life campaign, have any of you ever heard of it? We do a peaceful presence in front of Rosemary's on Sunday afternoons. And we were out there a couple of Sundays ago. It was raining. And just beforehand, we had gathered at our church to make signs. And as I was standing down at this blank piece of paper, I had a bit of an epiphany. And I brought that sign with me today. Would you like to see what it says? It says, "No more shame. I had an abortion." That's what I want to say to all of you. I am not ashamed, nor should any woman be forced to be so. It is time to come out of the shadows. It is time to take this conversation back. It is time to stop averting people's gaze when the topic of abortion comes up. I'm not ashamed. I am a moral decision maker. Women have free will, and women are, last time I checked, full citizens of this country. Having choice over our reproductive lives is as basic to us as breathing. I frequently hear anti-choice groups use the phrase pro-choice interchangeably with pro-abortion. And as a person of faith, I am offended by that. First of all, religious freedom in this country is what was one of the founding principles. We are a pluralistic society, and to make laws based on one religion's view of what is right is basically un-American. They are un-American. And secondly, pro-choice does not mean that I am pro-abortion. It means that I think all women have the moral right to make whatever decision is right and best for their families. And that includes, but is not limited to, adoption, getting pregnant, or not getting pregnant at all. You know, we really have to dispel this myth that is perpetuated by the antis that, pregnancy just happens. I am a comprehensive sexuality educator. If they don't know how it happens, they need to come see me. One of the members of our reproductive justice group carries a sign that I love. It says, "Keep abortion safe, legal, and rare." If our state leaders really want to make an impact on something important, if they want to make an impact on unintended pregnancies, which we have one of the highest rates of, then they should spend their time expanding access to family planning services. They need to eliminate the cost of birth control. I should be able to go into Walmart and buy it for $5 off the shelf. And they need to ensure that our children and youth have access to accurate, comprehensive sexuality education. I cannot stress this enough. That is what this election needs to be about. It needs to be about asking for more, not begging to keep what little rights we have. We are free and full citizens of the United States and the state of Virginia, and we demand nothing less. Do you hear me, Ken Cuccinelli? Do you hear me, Governor McDonald? And you crazy people up on Capitol Hill? All right, so here's what I want you to do. One, I want you to start talking about it. We have to take back control of this conversation. We need to take it back, the conversation about abortion and reproductive health care. Okay? So remember, say it with me. No more shame. All right? Two, and you've heard it all afternoon, but you got to vote, and you got to go find other people to vote. I am tired of begging, but I am definitely not tired of fighting, and I never will be. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming today.